Thank you for staying with us on NTV Weekend Edition. It's a party up in here, I have to be honest. From NASA being NASWAD in their power play to the humbling experience of moving from club to police cell and the love story on the ground. Then in Suluhuland, translation fell apart at John Pombe Magufuli's funeral. Sydney Chazima engages your funny bone, and tonight the phrase of the week is falling apart.
Another round of knockout at the Senate.
Senator Cleophas Malala, MP, stands removed from the office of the Deputy Senate Minority Leader.
Cleophas Malala. As some would say, it has bited itself each other. Are things falling apart or Malala halali? Sir, tell us, what is the genesis of your predicament?
What triggered this decision today is basically the Matungu by-election.
Turns out the coffee in Matungu is no longer sweet, and Madividi has a name for it.
Mimi sikujua kwamba kumbe Matungu ilikuwa kama kahawatungu.
Safe to say the coffee in Matungu slaps different?
Unfortunately, we outshined them in the just concluded by-elections, and I believe they were not happy with me.
NASA is being naswad by their siasa, taking digs at each other with their farm stands. Speaking of politicians and farms,
Mandako ingia line Mandako mbele tukatai. Chelalge ingasa.
Yani you are calling waheshimiwa ng'ombe?
Chelalge tena bado.
More and more. They flout the COVID-19 rules from their high to coming down a government lorry. They were partying and drowning their sorrows plus the COVID-19 containment rules. This is their punishment. Community service. Their parting plans ended up falling apart. Community service for all. But for this fella, his plans are not falling apart. He seems to be working on starting his own community. It was an opportunity to give his pickup lines some service. Imagine what the conversation went like. You brighten my days more than this unfiltered sun. She giggled and replied, Aki wewe, let us sweep. Enemes watatumes. He replied, Enemes wametupatia permit. So permit me to sweep my way into your heart. And just like that, someone's daughter was swept off her feet, and even Shosho has just the soundtrack to this puppy love story.
You are happy, Edino, grab your happy. You are happy, Edino, then you swallow it to show. You are happy, Edino, grab your happy. Glory to Jesus.
And they say, what Jesus has put together, let no man tear apart. But here, what man put together in a speech was torn apart in translation.
He didn't like traveling very much. He preferred to stay here at home.
Nilijisikia kuheshimiwa sana kwa sababu Mheshimiwa Magufuli alikuwa ni mtu imara mwenye upendo ambaye alipenda pia kusikiliza na kuweza kutoa mwongozo kwa wenzake.
Things fell apart. Sir, what do you make of this?
This problem has exacerbated gigantically like a fungal disease I can call sporotrichosis. We are there to expostulate against that idiosyncrasy or modus operandi.
What?
We're gonna shake the whole nation. We're gonna do it.
Again, what? I'm gonna go now, before I even fall apart. Sydney Chazima, NTV.